Hello, my people. How you doing? This is Smiling Smart. Well, for you to successfully live in this UK, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, I never lost. No clear. You lost. I just lost. The other day, I went out. I lost. I went out on my own. Now I'm going out on my own again. So I just came to this garden, this playground. Look, I cool my head first before I go lost again. But the government have tried. The buses, the way they label the buses, the bus stop, the way they arrange it, the pace on the bus stop, time of the takeoff and the destination. So when you go, you confirm whether where you're going to is listed there and the time. Then you wait. Fantastic. But that also contributes for you to miss where you're going to, because if you don't read very well, you will just see the same number of bus, but it's not going to where you're going to. So you have to look at the time and other things. But at the end of the day, it's still better than what we have in our natural life. Sometimes, I need the wine God. I don't feel wine God now, but sometimes I just wish that God could even make life explicit, simple, clear, direct for us. They for just born us with something tagging or something written in our hands, telling us this is who you will be, this is the school you will go to, this is the course you will read, this is who you will marry, and this is where you will move from this point to the other point, like Google Map. It is because people don't have the clarity of these things about life. Life is like shredded in mysteries. That's why people dabble into all those mystical things, palm reader, witchcraft, soothsayer, necromancy, and sorcery, to engage spiritual forces for them to know what is not too clear, what is not too explicit about life. So that is what happens about idolatry. Many people want to know. They want to know something beyond the simple anatomy and biologies and the geographies of life. They want to know about life after death and so many things. But God didn't give us much details like that. That's one man that actually had a lot of details about his life. His name is Samson. That guy, Samson. This guy, the mom got this encounter with an angel who told her, well, you're going to have a son, and blah, blah, blah. Then to the husband, I met an angel who said, I'm going to have a son. So did you ask the angel what is going to be the manner of the boy? In the manner of the boy, like manual, television manual, this electric iron manual, the manual that comes with the appliance, with the device. He said, oh, okay. The following day, they went and the angel downloaded the soft copy of the manual of this guy, Samson. You know the story, or you should know the story. Even when Samson knew the details of his life to that large extent, this guy still messed up. Well, many of us don't know. Many of us don't know much about our life. We just went to the bus stop. We just entered the available bus. We just started going. The bus stop, we stop. We just scramble on anything available. And today we have ended up where we are. Where we are may not be actually, where we wanted to be. Some people are married who they don't want to marry. Many people find themselves in career that they never dreamt of. They wanted to study law. They gave them international relations. They wanted to study medicine and surgery. They gave them anatomy or gave them physiology. Yeah. Many people have even got to read law. They ended up a musician. Went to read medicine, ended up a skit maker. a movie director and all of that, a musician. So there is this what I ordered versus what I got in life. And as I approach my 45th birthday this June, I have been examining my life. Are you where you're supposed to be? And this thing became more important to me today when I saw on Facebook one of my those days, in Grace of God Mission. This guy used to come from Grace of God Mission, Onitsha, to Choba, Grace of God Mission, to ginger us, motivate us about Grace Campus Fellowship. And he was young like us, vibrant. We are doing this thing together. Man, that guy church, mega church in Enugu, and he has a very big program coming up this weekend. I saw the post on Facebook that was like, man, see this guy. And when you see something like this, you just like, I hope I don't miss my own boss, best or moto. I hope I don't miss my own flight. I mean, I hope I didn't end up where I was not supposed to. I hope it's not a situation of you applying for medicine and they gave you anatomy. You were applying for law and they gave you logic and philosophy or religious studies. I hope it's not that kind of thing in my life. Well, I got the answer. And the answer I got is what I want to share with you today. And the answer I got is, if I take my 45th birthday as halftime in football, halftime is a period you go re-strategize, refresh, and come back to the field. My 45th birthday is a time to come back and say, well, I know where I'm going to. I knew when I got lost, when I got lost, when I went to buy something a few days ago and I got lost, I knew where I was going to. What I didn't know is the way to get there, because many roads look alike here in UK. Many things look alike here. So, but I know where I was going to. If I get there, I will know that this is the place. It is said with destiny. I know where I'm going to. If where I am now does not look like it, I should know that it's temporary. It's not a place. I can return my life back to God the way they return things they buy here to the shop. Yeah, you get. If you buy something 2 months, and something up to 6 months. That's how this is my body. You return it, they will apologize. The place it will refund you. My wife told me that, and I said, "Who is in good though?" So we have tried it. We have returned like 2 things. They refunded, sharp, with apology. I said, God, if at my 45th birthday, I discover, I said, the life, nobody waiting, I suppose, buy be this. I go return my life. If not to go read another course, I go read another course. If now to go learn another thing, I go learn another thing. If not to acquire another skill, I go acquire another skill. If not to change location, I go change location. That is what halftime in football does. You can substitute. You can remove this player, bring this player. You can re-strategize. Life has that opportunity too. Doesn't matter the age you are. If you discover in your life that this is it, this is not it. No, this is not it. You can. And you will see me, I will do it. If I discover. But the thing there is, like I will do in subsequent video, it may not be about being in the wrong place. It might be being delayed because you could have your boss not coming the time it was scheduled to come as uh, indicated in the timetable there in the bus stop. It could be delayed. That it is delayed does not mean that it's wrong. So sometimes we may experience delay and we think that it's not the bus stop, it's not the right place. No, it's the right place. So for 45 birthday, I will be very, very assured that, yeah, it's the right place. It might just be some delay here and there. But In all situations, never settle for less. Never become less than what you are created to be. Never accept to live lower than you are installed to live. See, forget about the different version stories of people they Japan, people they leave Nigeria. Why did you leave Nigeria? Is it the purpose of God for your life? The person is saying whether it is the purpose of God. Have you found out if it is the will of God for you to leave Nigeria to go to where you're going to? The person is not in his village, he's not in his state, he's in the city, in another person's city. All relocation and relocation, whether you relocated from your village to the city or relocated from your city to another city, from one state to another state, or Japan to Japan, whether you Japan to Japan or you Japan to UK, Japan to Canada, or Japan to Japan, the most important thing is that you are heading towards the place. You're heading towards the place. And if you discover that where you are is not the place, you can return. The video long. The message, the summary of the message is you can return your life. You can return your life. You can go back to the shop, the shopping mall of God, and say, no, 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 no. This is not what I saw before I placed my order. It's not it. And you'll be given a replacement. Even if you have 10 years to live, even if you have 1 day to live, and that 1 day you're living in your purpose, what you're living is what you ordered. It's more fulfilling than living all your life outside of your purpose and dreams and aspirations of God. Well, till I come your way again, if it is not the place, don't settle for it. Thank you and God bless you. Bye bye.